So, good morning, peoples. This is day 3 of lockdown. My lockdown consists of going to work, coming home. So, it's pretty much situation normal for me. So, last night when I got home from work, I put together the main mast, or the tower for the main mast. It's very fiddly. I actually broke, again, I was going to about to point at the screen. I broke the actual plastic here, so I had to super glue it and put a bit of tape there. Now the tape's super glued, so I can't get rid of that, so I'm a bit pissed off. But these things happen. So I've done that, and I've actually just today, well, not all this, I did a lot of this last night as well, put the mast for Tacan. Tacan's that big dinner plate there at the top. These guardrails, oh, it's a bit crooked, very hard, very fiddly to put on. But yeah, they're all on. Oops, put that on properly as well. So tonight when I get home, I'll finish that. I have to get the destructions. So far, I've put together the tower. I've put together this section with all the antennas and Tacan and everything, the holder for ANSBS 55, the navigation radar. So now all I have to do is put these side bits on there, which those bits on each side, and then the braces, and this Scrinson here. So then that will be complete, and I'll be able to hopefully work out how to do the hull with all the other bits and pieces on it. I'll give this a paint. Be looking at, I'll give this a paint. Be looking at a bit of, I'll be doing a bit of research on the FFGs. I can't quite remember if this stayed shipside grey or if it was black or whatever. So I've got to check that out tonight and do that paint. So as usual, during these horrible times of lockdown, please keep safe, wear your mask. No one wants to, but we have to. It's just like no one wants to wear a seatbelt in a car. So it's part of the new normal at the moment, so we have to do it. All right. Have a good one. You. So welcome to another episode of Simon's journey to scale modelling greatness, which I don't think will be great, but it will be an attempt to get semi-good. So today's the 4th day of Perth lockdown. Not only do we have lockdown, we have quite severe fires burning to the in the eastern suburbs. So far we've lost 71 houses. So I just hope all those people are safe. You know, possessions can be replaced, but lives can't. So if anyone's still sitting out there, just get out as quick as you can and follow the advice of the authorities. So back onto the modelling. So I've done a little bit of work over the last couple of days. I have completed my main mast. A little bit of work to do just down here, just to join that up. But this was really fiddly. All these guardrails and whatnot, very fiddly to put on. I finally got them up. So now that needs a paint. The main mast and Tacan Looks a bit out of scale, but no, I'll have a look at that, do a bit of research. But yeah, so that's that done. That should be down a bit more. I'll have to fix that up because that looks a bit, oh no, that's fairly good. I've also done the SM1 launcher. All these just need now is a bit of a paint. And then I'll go over the missile again with a white brush paint. Oh, get in focus. Yeah, so I'll get a white brush paint on that. Also, I have done 75mm. Used to love it when we used to do firings when I was in my pit, my bed. It sounded like really short, sharp thunder. It was good. Used to shake the boat. I shake the ship. So, yeah, I've done that one. So that included putting on the back door, which is straight, although it doesn't look very straight in this picture, or video, I should say. I added the vents to the stack. That was a bit fiddlier than I thought it was going to be. But they'll have a nice, like the whole area will have a nice black panel line marking. And I also had to put that door on there, which isn't that straight, but it was a bit more difficult than I thought it would have been. So yeah, that's that one. And I've masked up this main superstructure for a paint job tonight. So I thought while I've got the paint going, might as well do all the superstructure. I'm going to do some sort of colouring with the windows in the bridge. So yeah, so that's where I'm up to. So hopefully I'll get that done tonight, and hopefully I'll get this whole ship build finished by the time I get the big mighty mow, which I'm really, really looking forward to getting stuck into. That's going to be an awesome build. It's going to be so much fun. So just having a look at the instructions for this remaining part of the build. So I've already put the bridge and GDP onto the upper decks. Got to put 49 main masts, stack, the whip aerials, all the life rafts, the rib onto the boat deck. So that's how you do your life rafts. They've got to be all painted white. So I might actually put all those onto a sheet of masking tape and just give them a good spray, only one side. Gonna put big eyes on. Just ship's boat, phalanx. So there's a few other things we've got to put on, but it won't be too bad. And then all the guardrails, more guardrails, and bits for the flight deck, which are up on upper decks. More guardrails. And other little bits and pieces. So still a fair bit to go. There's stir. That used to look after the gun. There's a guns radar. And then more guardrails or bits and pieces. And then probably done the helo, but I've broken the tail rotor. So I'll do that again. Yeah, then it'll be time for all the decals and it'll be complete. So yeah, I hope you all have a good Thursday. I'm off to work in a minute. So yeah, like I said, if you're out in the eastern suburbs, follow directions of authorities. If you're in the lockdown areas, please only travel if required. We don't want this to go any further. We want it to be over and done with this week. My graduation's been postponed until the end of February. So, none of us want to wear a mask, but we have to. It's what's been stipulated by the government, so we have to follow government direction. Think about those people that are in a worse place, that are dying or losing loved ones. Wearing a mask means absolutely jack shit in the greater scheme of things. So anyway, take care of yourselves. I've 3 more days of work, then I've got a couple of days off because I'm taking some leave. So anyway, take care, and I'll do a time lapse of the painting of everything this afternoon when I go home from work. So yeah, take care.